Hi, my name is Suzy. I'm from Macao. I'm from Lincoln Minster School and I'm in year 13. So what stood out for me from this school is basically the wide range of subjects we get to choose. So as I was applying, I was looking at the school website from back home and I can see that there were a lot of choices. And as I'm from Macau, we don't have drama or psychology, which is something I really wanted to pursue. And so I thought coming to this school would be a really good step towards that direction. So my favourite part of being at Lincoln Minster School is that I feel like the relationships between staff and student are really good. Like, even if it's just the teachers or the boarding staff, I feel like I've built quite a nice rapport with all of the staff that I come into contact with, such as my subject teachers or the boarding staff that I live with. And it's been really nice to just kind of build a personal relationship with these people, and it makes being so far away from home so much better. I think personally, because I first came to this country 4 years ago and I went to a state school, going into a host family, it was very different this time because of COVID, coming to a private school, coming into boarding. But I feel like the boarding staff have really made me feel welcome here and feels much more like a family rather than just like a boarding house. And it's been really lovely staying here and it makes things so much easier. There are lots of extracurricular activities at the school and they have a lot to offer, such as I think they do netball and hockey and there's just a lot to do. But personally, I participate in the senior production, so the plays, which recently we've done a rendition of Macbeth, which was really nice. And we also have an orchestra, we have chamber choir, and sometimes I fill in for piano in orchestra. So I think what's special about this boarding house is that it has a really nice location. It's close to school while also being close to town, and we're quite close to Lincoln Cathedral, which is basically a landmark of this city. And because this town is it's not small, but it is relatively small, so it feels like you're more closer to everything and everything feels a bit more familiar after, well, my first year. And it really it's better than the traditional boarding school because this feels more like a home than a school. I've really enjoyed my learning experience here as the class sizes are remotely small and the teachers really offer you a lot of extra support, especially when you hit A levels, which is when I first came here. It was so different to what I've been through before because the teachers pay you so much more attention and the level of teaching is really good. And even if it's outside of classes, you can email teachers and they are always willing to help and offer more support. So for example, for psychology, I do a lot of past papers and I ask a lot of questions through emails, and then my teachers get back to me as soon as they can, and that is a really good thing to have.